Ask for what you most desire. I'm going to say it again. Ask for what you most desire because you deserve it. I'm speaking to you, my recovering people pleasers, specifically because I am you. I had this huge burst of clarity in my relationships recently where I recognize there's been such a part of me that I have suppressed and not faced for so many years out of fear that I was going to be judged, out of fear that I was going to be critiqued, that I was going to be seen as needy or less than in any way, or who does she think she is? All these fears were essentially me handing my power over to the people around me. And the burst of clarity came from a space of honoring who I am, honoring the inside of myself, not my physical insides, but my emotions and my desires and who I really am and what I get to actually express in this world. And for me, specifically in my marriage, my ability to actually ask and be so clear that I need, in my case, emotional intimacy, that I desire to be seen and understood and heard. And it doesn't have to be through these grand gestures, but it could just be these small pockets of windows of space where we connect in presence. Like this goes back to even the video I shot earlier on this concept of gentle witnessing. I think so many of us are so intentional of providing it for other people. It's just in our way of being, and it's so valued, or maybe it's softly valued and not necessarily expressed, that there is such an awareness of, oh my gosh, I can ask for that too. I can ask for people to be present to me. I get to ask for what I need. Again, in my role as a community steward for Xchange, when we work with communities we provide this framework called the ask and the give. High level, the essence of it is we create a space for a community group to come together to take the time to process through what are the different asks that they have in a variety of buckets of categories, if you will. It could be around, if it's a professional group, asks for your coaching, asks for your leadership, asks for a personal ask, and then what are the things they're willing to give? Same categories. Time and time again, it's so fascinating. This is not something that I'm only dealing with. And it's so fun to realize that and affirm that for ourselves. We're not alone in this journey. But time and time again, our facilitators I get to watch this, and it's like such a gift when they come into these spaces and they publicly ask for what they desire. And it's like, not only do I see the empowerment come into that, but it's almost like this recognition that other people have similar asks too. And even the more light bulb moments, or the enlightening moment, if you will, of wow, because I voiced and expressed what I specifically desired, a connection was made, maybe not to fulfill the full ask, but even parts of it. So it's such a beautiful framework and choreography. Again, we teach this inside of Xchange with the Xchange approach, but the heart of it, of this poignant opportunity to ask for what we most desire, doesn't have to be complicated. And you don't have to wait to do it anymore. So that's really my invitation for you today is take a moment to get clear on what is 1, 2, 3, 5, 20 things. What are the things you most desire in life? And who and how might you start being a little bit more courageous in asking for it? Again, if you're curious to learn more and you have maybe your own community, your own group of professionals or personal development groups, or whatever it might be, a book club that you bring together, and you're curious to learn more about this Ask Give framework, feel free to reach out to me in the comments below, or you can check out the Xchange Approach website that I linked in our YouTube channel. But God, there's really something with this clarity that we create in ourselves, and the courage and the outcome really of that courage when we go out into the world and start asking for what we desire, because that's when magic starts to happen. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Hopefully you enjoy this little wisdom burst, and I look forward to continuing this journey of inner freedom and conscious community with you.